Thembalethu Primary is a school in the heart of Katlehong. This exemplary school has seen substantial changes from being a school classified as underperforming to one that is now a model for other schools in the region to follow. The changes in the school are largely attributed to the management style of the principal, Mr. PB Mayisela.
The word Thembalethu, it's our hope.
Schools are classified under performing schools and underperforming schools. We are a performing school, which is an achievement. We are a township school, predominantly a Zulu school. But we have decided strategically to make English as a first language. We are also an ANA exemplar school, which means now that we're an exemplar school, our results have a potential of affecting the ANA results of the country.
We are the only school in Katlehong who play chess, as well as baseball. 10 learners from our schools participate in chess in the Commonwealth Games. One of our learners were selected to play at Gauteng Provincial. It's one of the things that makes parents to bring their kids, sports as well as also the academic performance of the school. We
have drawn the attention of former President Thabo Mbeki to be a school that have made it against all odds. It was an honor to be visited by the former President Thabo Mbeki and his team.
This year, our school was sampled to represent our district national for ANA.
We have the former Kaizer Chiefs goalkeeper, Thela Ngobeni. He's now at Sundowns. He's one of the goalkeepers in Sundowns. We're very proud of him. We have Tsepo Mabone, who's a presenter, SABC1 sport presenter. He's also from our very same school. I had plenty of challenges when I arrived at the school. And I think key to the challenges that I have was the learner enrollment. When I arrived here, we had about 580 learners, which was a huge challenge. Secondly, it was management structure, which was not even in existence. There was no HOD in the school. The school didn't have a school management team. Also, we had now teachers that were on temporary posts, and they were a bit unsettled in terms of their position now, in fact, now in the school. As a new head now of the organization, I have to address now such matters. So it has been a very huge challenge to make sure that the school becomes stable, but also the school is able to attract parents to bring their children here so that we can be able to focus on the core function of the school. When I arrived, I have to start by addressing the issues of management structures.
He also introduced SMT. We didn't have school management team.
Management teams are operational managers, and through them the school can be able to achieve curriculum goals of the school. So
we decided as a school, SMT members as well as the school, to consult South African School Act about the language, because most of the learners, they go to former model school because of their language. Their parents want them to speak English. So as a school, we decided to teach English from grade 1. So in this way, we were able to attract a number of parents. When I started here, the number was almost 580. I think the number is more than double. As we speak, we are at 1,300 learners. The name Thembalethu as a brand have grown. And this have even built confidence from parents. The function of the SMT at Thembalethu Primary School is to lead and manage the school in consultation with the educators as well as the parents. They do management plans, they develop management plans, and then they control those management plans.
He also took some of staff members to attend leadership course. He also involved the community. When we have any project, he select one from the community, one from the staff members, one from the learners grade 7, so as to work as a team.
He likes discipline. He cannot work with my principal without having discipline. He's a very curious person. He has a high level interest of his school. He's all over the school. You won't find him sitting in the office
Just like
other principals. Yeah, he's always around the school. He likes socializing with people, the learners, teachers.
He likes everything to be in its place.
Mr. Mayisela is a very democratic leader because he always wants everyone to be involved in a decision making.
He always shares his ideas with other teachers so that they can find a solution, and he doesn't like to work on his own. Principal makes sure that the learner leaders have to go somewhere whereby we'll get the skills and the information about leadership. Like last year, we went to School of Behavior whereby we learned more about leadership, like communication, behavior, how to be a leader. And also went to Parktown High School for Girls whereby we learned more about the private school, how they operate, and the difference between the public schools and the private schools. So we got very lucky to have a principal like Mr. Mayisela to get an opportunity to go to those kind of schools.
We also went to Willow Park, whereby we learned how to lead, communicate with the learners, solve challenges.
Because of his management style, the Department of Education in 2008 nominated our principal to work with Angie Motsaga.
My main task was to lead the team that was dealing with grade 12 catch-up program.
I was left behind to act as the principal for plus minus 3 years. The school didn't go down. Instead, we maintained that standard, if not grown from that. That shows that he was a good teacher. He imparted those management skills to each and every member.
Our school performed. It's because of his strategic planning.
Our principal is a hands-on manager.
He's a visionary. He's always everywhere.
He moves all around the school, doesn't stay in the office, so that it's easier for him to pick up some problems.
He knows what's going on inside the school in each and every class.
And check the children and check the teachers and check the staff. If there is any problem that it's there, he can be able to pick up it quickly.
Sometimes he hired certain neighbors just to cut the grass during school holidays, including our groundsmen. He buys food for them, he cooks for them. He's the one who's monitoring late coming, the last person to go and leaves very late. He also comes during school holidays every day and during weekends, even on Sundays.
He understands every person, different personalities. He accommodates, very observant.
He knows the kids in my class, knows them by name, greets them, he interacts with them. He's got a personal relationship. He even knows each staff's members' kids, how many children do you have, where you live. So he's quite, he's personal with each and every staff member. But if you make him upset, then that's a different story. So you must always he keeps you on your toes. You must also make sure that you do your work. That's all he wants from you.
I think I'm being guided by a number of theories, and one of them is an 80-20 principle. And that principle is saying, if you focus on few critical things, and those few things will have an impact on the 80%. Coming early to school, children are in classes, they're being taught, the school is clean, teachers are marking, they issue now report cards. That on its own have an impact on the 80%. But number two is to promote activities that speaks to the heart and the minds of parents. Like I've said before, it's an open market. Parents have a choice of taking their children to any school. Now, if you don't bring something that will make parents happy, a school focusing on its core function, a curriculum delivery, and let be the activities that parents will be able to see them. Can the child read? Can the child write? Can the parents have an opportunity now to see that? So in our parents' meeting, this is where we showcase that we've got X number of children that are able now to read, and they can read openly to parents. Not only reading, a number of things, public speaking, where children entice their parents, and parents becomes very happy to see their children, openly at the assembly and doing something that is very positive. The staff self-esteem have grown. Staff morale is very, very high, purely because of the school is now more focused. The activities that are taking place now inside the school and the confidence that the parents have shown towards the school by bringing their children to be part of our enrollment. The teamwork is our dominant feature. We are a team and we work towards one goal, all of us, and that thing has been one of our key characteristics. Also, the image of the school has changed. It's now one of the forces that is being reckoned with locally. The level of absenteeism have dropped tremendously. We can finish a week without anyone being absent, which was not happening in the past. Also, the organizational culture have changed from low and mindless to high and mindfulness. As a school, we've got plenty of challenges, and our challenges are mainly on socio-economic factors. We still have a number of parents that are unemployed. We still have parents that are uneducated. We still have families that are headed by children. We still have sick parents that can hardly attend school meetings. We still have challenges where learners absent themselves because the poor parental at home. So there are various now challenges that are facing us as a school. One of the things that I do, if a child is sick, I'm forced to transport the learner to where she or he stays. And that has given me an opportunity to learn more about the learners. I can see even the family background. I could see how poor is the family. I can see the support that the family is getting. And that has given me a privilege of understanding my learners better, even their family backgrounds. And I think this aspect have made me to grow by merely getting to the families of each and every learner that is being transported by me.
We've got the welfare committee with its coordinator. So they work hand in hand with our principal. We have a feeding scheme, and the Department of Education supplies us with the food in order for us to give to those needy children. But when we close during long weekends, quarterly or year-end, we usually give the surplus to the needy family.
You might have seen on the media a number of schools are experiencing disciplinary problems. At school, we have a very soft approach. A detention, for example, is one of them, which has its own disadvantage. Was once you detain a learner, you're also detaining a teacher because someone must look after such learner. But also, just picking up papers as part of punishment, which is a soft labor, but it also keeps the school now to be very, very clean. We're involved in recycling, where we are promoting training. We're building 3 classes. This project is part of school development plan. These are 3 classes. 2 classes will be for grade 7s, and 1 class is going to be a school library. We will be in partnership with Vet School of Music, so we hope to have a violin class in the near future. The relationship between myself and the governing body, firstly, it's very cordial, but also it's professional in nature. I respect parents irrespective of the level of their education, because their legal standing is very crucial when it comes to school matters.
For instance, if we are developing any program, we become a part of that particular program. At no stage where the principal is doing his own thing and the governing body is doing their own thing. So all of us, we contribute in any other program that take place within the school.
My relationship with teachers, it's a professional relationship. And I want to cite Seneca when he said, as long as we live, you must keep learning how to live. I coach my teachers to be lifelong learners because our job dictates that we must always learn.
And he is a lifelong learner. I think now he's also studying. And he motivates teachers to study. We all study.
In that way, we also build self-confidence from our teachers, because once the teachers are confident, they are able to translate this confidence to their daily practice, which is teaching and learning. My relationship with my learners, firstly, is that of a father figure. I'm a father first before I'm a principal. And there are some expectations from me as a father as well as a principal. But as a principal, my relationship is based on what I have to do. And I think one of the things that I have to do as a principal is to inspire them. At some point of our life, someone must inspire us. And as a relationship between myself and learners have this element of me inspiring them. So I always inspire them to be better, to study better, to pass better, so that they can be better citizens of this country. I love my learners very much, and I want to see them improving every day, every week, every month, every year.